In chemistry, we're going to focus on two major categories of properties, our intensive and extensive properties. So intensive properties are properties that stem from the object's mere existence. It doesn't matter how much is there, that property will be unchanged. A good example of that is going to be the hardness of something. A small rock and a big rock, they have the same hardness if they're the same material. Temperature, as long as there's no difference between the two objects, if they're the same temperature, they're going to be the same temperature. It's not going to change by having those two objects together. Density, again, it's not going to matter how much water you've got. The density for 5 milliliters is the same as the density for 10 milliliters. Boiling point, concentration, all these things are going to be bulk properties, intensive properties. Now, clearly the contrast we're making is going to be something where it does matter. Those are going to be called extensive properties. So the mass of something, the length of something, the volume, these things are going to vary depending on how much of the material is present. Now, if you're trying to distinguish between the two, imagine that you're taking two identical objects and combining them. Will that property change? If it does change, it's extensive. If it doesn't change, it's intensive. 2 cups of nearly boiling point coffee, you pour them into a larger cup. Temperature isn't going to change. Temperature will be intensive. Volume will change, extensive. And that's a good way to keep track of these.